Welcome to the Daily Stoic Dose. Before starting this video, make sure please like and subscribe my channel for daily authentic Stoic content. Thanks. Let's be honest, brother, most men keep searching for clear signs. They want her to say it outright, I like you. But women, they rarely do that. A woman doesn't confess attraction with words, she shows it in silence, in micro-expressions, in moments so subtle that only a man with presence can feel them. The truth is, when a woman secretly wants you, she becomes louder in her silence, her body starts communicating what her lips refuse to admit, and if you're a man living with awareness, with stoic calm, you'll start noticing the 7 silent signals that almost no one else sees. Because attraction, at its deepest level, isn't built through talking, it's built through tension, through space, through unspoken energy. Today, I'll break down the 7 quiet ways a woman reveals desire, the things she does only for the man who occupies her mind when no one's watching. So stay with me till the end, because once you recognize these signals, you'll stop chasing words and start reading truth. Signal 1, her eyes linger a second too long. It starts with something so small, you'd almost miss it, a glance. A pause. A microsecond that feels like eternity. Most men think attraction is in the smile, but a stoic man knows it's in the delay. When she looks at you and her eyes don't just pass, they stay. She's not checking you out like she checks everyone else, she's absorbing you. That 1 extra second is everything. You see, women are highly controlled in how they look at men. They've practiced subtlety since they were teenagers. But when desire kicks in, her body rebels against logic. The Stoics used to say, nature cannot be hidden. And attraction is nature. It leaks out through the eyes no matter how composed she tries to appear. So when her eyes search for you in a crowd, when she looks away but glances back, that's not random, that's her emotional guard failing for a brief moment, and a man with presence doesn't react, he simply notices. Stoicism teaches us that power comes from restraint. When you catch that look, don't smirk, don't brag, don't chase, just hold her gaze for a second, calm, steady, unbothered. That silence will speak more than any compliment ever could, because in that moment, she'll feel that you see her, not just look at her, and that's where attraction begins. Signal 2, she mirrors your energy without realizing. Mirroring is one of the oldest, most unconscious behaviors in human psychology. But when a woman secretly desires a man, her mirroring becomes almost spiritual. Watch how she starts reflecting your movements, your tone, your rhythm of speech. You lean back, she leans back. You lower your voice, hers softens too. You cross your arms, a minute later, so does she. This isn't coincidence. It's the subconscious trying to build rapport, a bridge of emotional safety. To her primal mind, matching your energy feels like being connected. It's her way of saying, I'm in sync with you, without ever speaking it aloud. The Stoics believe that a calm man becomes like still water, and whatever comes near, reflects in it. When your masculine energy is grounded, still, and emotionally controlled, she automatically adapts to that frequency. That's why chaotic, needy men rarely get mirrored. Their presence feels unsafe, but a stoic man, detached and centered, becomes like gravity. She feels pulled in, emotionally, psychologically, even physically. So the next time she starts copying your vibe, realize this, it's not imitation, it's resonance, and only the man she secretly wants creates that. Signal 3, her body faces you, even when her words don't. Body language doesn't lie, especially under attraction. A woman can be pretending to be uninterested verbally, but her body will betray her real emotions. Pay attention when she's around you. She might talk to others, but her torso stays angled toward you, her feet point your way, even if her words are elsewhere. It's subtle, yet powerful. Because our bodies are honest messengers of our emotions, and the body, unlike the mind, doesn't care about social masks. A woman's orientation reveals her focus of energy. When she subconsciously turns her body toward you, she's investing presence into you, even if she's pretending to be casual. Stoic men understand something simple: truth isn't what's said, it's what's revealed in silence. So while she laughs at someone's joke, look at her shoulders, her posture, her feet. If they're aimed toward you, it's because you've become her invisible center of gravity. Don't call it out. Don't act smug, just notice it, because awareness is power. The man who observes without reacting always has the upper hand. Signal 4. Her voice changes when she speaks to you. This one's almost poetic. When a woman secretly wants you, her tone unconsciously shifts. You'll notice it softer, slower, more rhythmic. Her voice gains warmth. Sometimes, a bit of nervous laughter slips in. Biologically, women's voices change subtly when they're attracted. It's nature's way of signaling femininity, fertility, and openness. But beyond biology, it's emotion. When a woman talks to a man she desires, her guard drops without permission. The voice, once measured, becomes fluid. She might tease a little. She might elongate her sentences, and every tone carries a quiet message. I want to connect, but I don't want to admit it. The Stoic approach here: listen beyond her words. You'll start hearing the emotion between the syllables. Don't flirt back right away. Don't break the tension too early. Just maintain that calm, composed energy that makes her feel she's revealing herself to a man who doesn't need to perform, because that's when she'll lean in more, trying to fill your silence with her energy, and that's when you know she's giving you her attention without even realizing it. Signal 5. She creates small reasons to be around you. Attraction doesn't always announce itself, it hides behind small coincidences. The "I just happen to be here" moments that aren't accidents at all. You'll notice it in how she keeps showing up where you are. At first, it feels random, then you realize, she's not running into you by chance. She's creating chances. She'll find ways to be near you without looking obvious. Maybe she takes the longer route past your desk, maybe she joins the same social circle you're in, maybe she suddenly starts talking to your friend, not because of him, but because of you. Most men miss this, because they're too focused on what's said, but Stoic men read what's done. The ancient Stoics taught that all things reveal themselves through pattern, and attraction is a pattern. When her actions start forming a quiet rhythm around you, she's telling you something that her pride won't let her voice. Understand this: a woman's desire hides behind plausibility. She'll never risk her reputation or ego by chasing directly. So she'll build bridges of coincidence instead. But a calm, centered man never calls it out. He lets her come closer, naturally, because the more effort she invests in accidental meetings, the deeper her emotional bond grows. And that's the paradox: she feels like you are pulling her in, when in truth, she's drawing herself into your gravity. So when you notice these small reappearances, the subtle pattern of her proximity, don't overthink it, just stay present, keep your energy steady, let her comfort build through your calmness. A Stoic man knows, presence, not pursuit, is what keeps a woman's interest alive. Signal 6. She opens up emotionally in unexpected moments. Most women guard their emotions fiercely, especially around men, but when she secretly wants you, something changes. There comes a moment when she opens up about something real, not small talk, not gossip, something raw. She might tell you about a past heartbreak, a fear she hides from others, a dream she rarely shares, and she'll do it without planning to. That's how you know it's real. In that instant, she's not trying to impress you, she's testing emotional safety. She's showing you the side that almost no one gets to see, because deep down, she wants to know if your masculine presence can hold space for her emotions. The Stoics believe that true strength lies in calm endurance, in being unmoved by chaos, and that's exactly what she's testing. When she opens up, she's silently watching your reaction. Do you interrupt? Do you judge? Do you try to fix her feelings? Or do you just listen? Because if you can listen with composure, if your energy remains unshaken while hers softens, she will associate you with peace, and peace, brother, is the most addictive feeling a woman can experience around a man. That's when the connection turns deeper than attraction. She starts craving your energy, not just your presence. You become the calm in her emotional storm. Never underestimate that power. Most men chase attention, the Stoic man gives her tranquility, and that's what makes her heart open wider each time. Signal 7. She begins to test your calm. This is where the game turns subtle and dangerous. When a woman's attraction matures, her mind becomes conflicted. Part of her desires you, another part fears the vulnerability that comes with it, so she tests you. Not to destroy attraction, but to protect herself from emotional pain. And if you understand this, you'll see tests for what they truly are, hidden signals of desire. She might go quiet suddenly, just to see how you react. She might tease you, push you away, or act indifferent, She wants to feel whether your energy collapses under pressure, or stays unbothered. It's not manipulation, it's instinct. Women test to measure strength, not to create drama, and only men who lack self-control. Take it personally, a Stoic man passes every test the same way, through stillness. He doesn't chase, he doesn't explain, he doesn't try to change her mood, he simply remains himself, consistent. Centered, emotionally sovereign, because a man who can remain calm while she's emotional becomes the emotional anchor she didn't know she was looking for. Remember, attraction without respect dies fast, and respect is built when she realizes nothing can shake your peace. So when she starts pulling away, going cold, or giving mixed signals, don't panic, recognize it for what it is, her fear of how much she feels. Smile inwardly. Stay steady, because deep down, she's watching one thing, whether your calm is real, or just an act. If it's real, she'll come closer again, because she'll know she's found what every woman secretly wants but rarely admits, a man whose peace can't be taken from him. The Stoic truth behind her silent signals. Now, let's tie this together. Every signal we've discussed, her glance, her mirroring, her proximity, her tests, they all point to one truth: women communicate attraction through emotion, not explanation. They reveal it in energy, in behavior, in contradictions. And if you're too busy trying to decode words, you'll miss everything she's saying through her silence. The Stoics taught that perception determines reality. You don't control her actions, only your awareness of them. Let her curiosity about your calmness grow stronger than her fear of being seen, because a woman doesn't fall for the man who reacts to her every move, she falls for the man whose stillness makes her wonder what he's thinking, and the more she wonders, the deeper she falls. The psychology of uncertainty. Modern psychology calls it the uncertainty principle of attraction. When a woman can't quite figure you out, when your interest is quiet, not desperate, her mind begins to attach faster. It's the same reason we replay unread messages, overanalyze moments, and crave clarity that never comes. The human brain seeks resolution, but in love, that tension is addictive. Stoic masculinity lives in that tension. It's the art of being fully present, without needing control. You observe her signals, but you never chase them. You notice her energy, but you never try to force timing, because you know, what's meant for you will always align, and what's not will always drift away, and that calm certainty is magnetic. She starts to sense it too. Your lack of urgency makes her feel something rare in today's world: emotional safety. She feels that she can approach without being consumed, she can express without being judged. That's when her guard starts falling completely, not through seduction, through peace, when she finally shows her interest. There will come a day when she stops hiding it. Maybe she says something simple: I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Or, I don't know why, but I always feel calm around you. To most men, these words sound casual. To a Stoic man, they're confirmation. They mean she's surrendered her emotional defenses, she's felt your stillness and found refuge in it. That's your moment to remain consistent. Don't rush into flattery, don't lose your composure, just smile gently and let your presence do the talking, because attraction is not the end goal, connection is. And true connection only grows where there is emotional balance. When she feels your energy isn't dependent on her reaction, she'll respect you even more deeply. The power of Stoic masculinity. A Stoic man doesn't chase, beg, or try to prove worth. He embodies worth. His calmness isn't cold, it's disciplined warmth. His silence isn't arrogance, it's awareness. His detachment isn't indifference, it's self-control. He knows that every signal she gives is just energy flowing toward him. And he meets it with balance, not ego. That's what separates the emotionally reactive from the emotionally powerful, because the moment you stop seeking validation, you start radiating confidence. And that energy is irresistible, not just to women, but to life itself. The Stoics called this apatheia, freedom from being ruled by external emotions. It's not about not feeling, it's about not being owned by what you feel. When you master that, you become unshakable, and women, especially those drawn to strength, feel it instantly. The final reflection. So, brother, when you see those 7 silent signals, her lingering eyes, her mirrored energy, her body turning toward you, her softened voice, her quiet appearances, her sudden openness, her emotional tests, remember this: each one is a piece of the same language, a language older than speech, older than logic. It's the language of instinct and attraction. You don't need to decode it with anxiety, you just need to see it through awareness. Because once you understand the unspoken, you'll realize something powerful. You never needed to chase love, you only needed to become still enough for it to recognize you. That's the Stoic truth. Attraction isn't about effort, it's about presence, and presence is built when you stop reacting, stop forcing, and simply live in your masculine peace. Women sense that energy instantly, they respect it, they trust it. And they're drawn to it, quietly, completely, irresistibly. If this message spoke to you, remember, control your emotions, master your presence, and let silence do the talking. Like this video, share it with a brother who needs this truth, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom on love, attraction, and masculine mastery. Visit our channel for more content that teaches you how to remain calm in chaos, strong in heartbreak, and powerful in silence.